Great idea for spillers out there.
And I want to point out, when Pat says I have a great idea, I had nothing to do with this, but the type of person I am, I'd be willing to take credit for it.
And we'll give it to you.
Ralph, how are you, man?
Good, how are you,
Good
Dan?
to see
Good
you.
to see you, too.
Everybody here has dealt with spills. You knock over a cup. I can't tell you how many times I have worn a cup of coffee on the way to work.
Absolutely, and so is everyone else.
But you don't have to do that anymore.
This is the problem. How many times do you have a drink? And I mean, this is something that happens to all of us. And you just reach over to get something, whether it's papers, whether you're writing bills, whether you're working on the keyboard, and you just slightly tip over, and that happens. And it always happens. And of course, it gets on your clothes, you wear it to work, or it gets on the carpet, or it's dripping down your kitchen table as you're making breakfast for the kids. Here's the solution. This is the no-spill drink holder. And
this is so simple, it's absolutely
It should have been around 20 years ago. I'm going to take that same cup with the same liquid in it and put it in the no-spill drink holder.
Okay.
Now, short of hitting it with a baseball bat, no matter what you do, no matter how hard you hit it and knock into it, elbows or whatever, it's not going to knock over because it's a weighted base. And if you look down here, it's got a built-in catch holder. So if this drink was all the way filled up to the top, or you over-poured the drink,
you got a little slop
and you got a little sloppy, what's going to happen is, I'll just show it for demonstration purposes. There's a catch. I don't think we can get it, but you can get the idea right there. There's a little catch basin right underneath so that the spill and the leftover will not be on your table, not be on your suit, not be on your furniture, not be on the carpet.
And it will work. We'll put a little more in there so you can see, but this will work with the dashboard of your automobile as well. So when you're going around that corner or you've got a curve, things stay in place, and that's without using the double-sided tape that comes with it.
Right. We include some double-sided tape so you can put it on a dashboard or in a van in the back, on an armrest, wherever. That's included with it if you want to use it in your car. However, we were talking earlier how for some reason, we don't know why it is, but anyone under 19, whenever they have a drink at home, they always put it within
must be
a half-inch
on
from
the edge
of the table.
the table.
So inevitably, we who are above 19 are always taking that and moving it to the center of the table. And it happens all the time. And right now, moms and grandmas out there...
It happens on your 20th birthday, doesn't it?
Right. When you turn 20, thanks to Doris giving us this little bit of information. At 20, all of a sudden, you learn to put it in the middle of the table. So what's going to happen is you're going to leave this, the no-spill drink holder, around. And when you pour a drink, you'll pour it in that. When we were talking about the heavy soda cups and taking a soda cup and a large 2-liter bottle and then going with the soda and pouring it, normally what happens is it starts slobbering or the cup falls over or it overspills. Here, you take it, you put it in the no-spill drink holder, you fill it up, and I'm purposely going to overfill, so that, which happens all the time.
Yes.
And what's going to happen is the excess will actually go over the sides and fall down the rim.
And
so
you get a set of 2 of these, don't you? These are brand new, first time they've ever been on the air here at QVC. Invented by a gentleman here locally.
Exactly.
Not far from where we broadcast
Not at all.
from.
The other good thing is that if you notice there's a slit on the side, that's made so that when you had a coffee mug, you can slide the mug in and the handle will fit nicely. So as soon as you pour coffee in or you have your coffee that's overfilled, it'll hold and it'll stay in place. The other thing is if you have a drink that has a lot of ice or condensation in it, normally what do? We take a coaster, we put a coaster under it because the ice and the condensation are going to drip. The no-spill drink holder has a built-in coaster. So when you put this down on your furniture or in your kitchen or wherever, anything that drips over the side, as I said before, is going to collect into the spill holder.
So we're talking about glasses that you have at home, coffee mugs, cans of soda.
Exactly. Sodas,
some of the soda
bottles, large plastic drinks now the kids are drinking in, anything at all.
Even a sports bottle will fit in there.
Absolutely.
So if you're looking for the convenient way of making sure that you can get liquids from point A to point B, whether it be in your automobile or just even if it just sits on your dining room table, leave it there. You're going to find it to be a better way to maintain your drinks. And the frustrating thing, what was the old adage? You don't cry over spilled milk.
Never cry over spilled milk.
Yeah, well, the cost of milk is getting, Grandma, when she said that milk was cheap, the cow was out in the backyard.
Again, Dan, if you take a look over here, you'll see a typical coffee cup with some sticky, messy fluid in it, which is, of course, soda. And it does a lot of damage to, the kids now are playing their games on the computers. They also have the TV
I have a bad
games.
habit of usually having a soft drink next to the computer.
It's the #1 problem with keyboard manufacturers
Okay.
is soft drinks, whether it be soda or coffee, because the sugar crystallizes and it makes it inoperable.
Set that
Here's
right
the
next
drink.
to it.
Again, all you normally do is just touch it and it
it's
goes
gone.
over. So that same glass with the same amount of fluid in it, the same amount of soda in this, no matter what you do, it's not going to spill over. You can hit it, short of hitting it with a bat, it's not going to fall over.
That's a great
You do
idea.
get a set of two, and again, they're good everywhere.
Go off and say hello. I know that Nancy's given us a phone call from California. Hi, Nancy. Good morning.
Good morning.
Nancy, let me guess. You've had at least one soft drink
Nancy.
wind up in the computer keyboard, huh?
No, actually, I always bring something up to bed with me when I go to sleep at night.
Okay.
And a couple of times when I get up at night and I'm searching for something to drink, I've knocked my iced tea over in the middle of the night and made a huge mess.
And then you have to stop and you have to clean it up, and you're not really resting.
Exactly.
Are you?
So there goes the sleep.
Great idea. Put
This
one
is
on the
absolutely-
bedside table.
Put one on the nightstand, so when you reach over, you don't have to try to find the glass carefully, because even if your hand bumps into the
Yep.
glass on your nightstand, it's not going to go over.
Exactly.
Nancy, you're a
Exactly.
smart lady.
It's a solution to your problem, Nancy.
This is going to solve it perfectly. I spotted this, just happened to be flipping through the stations, and I saw this, and I thought, much better than the napkin that I've got sitting up there right now.
Much better.
And keep in
That
mind,
gives me no protection.
with the set of two, you'll also have one for downstairs or one for your automobile. But that is a great idea. A lot of people take a glass of water or something to drink,
bed.
put it on the bedside table. You're right. Perfect. Nancy,
Thanks, Nancy.
thank you. That's a great
Thank
phone
you.
call.
Happy New Year to you.
Happy
You
New
too.
Year.
The other thing, Dan,
Bye-bye.
is when, you know, a lot of times we're a little scared to go into the den or the living room with a drink, or allow the kids to go in there.
Right.
Because, you know,
The
they're watching
kids,
TV.
my wife doesn't let me go into the living room with the drink.
So now you should take one of these home. You put this down on your coffee table. Your coffee table is protected, and you don't have to worry about knocking over a drink. When you're watching or you have your program channel changer in your hand, and you're kind of fumbling for your glass, and what happens is you fumble for your glass, it inevitably goes over. So now if you put it in this on a coffee table, on a nightstand, in the den, in the home office, you'll be protecting your equipment, you'll be protecting your tabletops, you'll be protecting you.
That's good. That really is good. That's a brilliant idea.
And again, all types of glasses
Love
will
this.
fit in it. Coffee mugs, styrofoam, plastic cups, soda bottles, water bottles, whatever it is you drink from,
They'll
this
fit.
will be able to fit.
Brand new. Ralph, thank you.
Thanks so
You
much.
did it again, man. You always bring us great ideas.
Thank you.
This
Happy
is
New Year.
brilliant. The set of two no-spill drink holders, great price, under $15. That's still available, limited supply, brought in for the very first time. And coming up, this is called Lifeline. This is brand new, and if anything, just give us a few minutes and take a look at this. We have a lot of snow in our particular area. Up north in Buffalo, they were hammered by snow. This is the Lifeline Snow Zone, a severe weather travel kit that you should very much have in every automobile that you own. We'll talk more about that coming up in just a bit. Coming up in just a few moments.